So come back to my tutorials here. Okay, and today I'm going to discuss what are the applications are having on civil, mechanical and electrical, and what is the use of that application, and what we are going to learn the applications and all those things I'm going to discuss with you. Okay, we'll continue that. And last tutorial we're already discussing about what is meaning of CAD, CAM and CAD applications. Okay, so now I'll go into the what are the applications are in the civil department and mechanical and electrical. Okay, so here let me see here, friends. As for civil engineers, the civil engineers are started with some application that is called AutoCAD. So already we are familiar with that, and we are going to teach you in AutoCAD in the next sections to you. And after completion of the AutoCAD, we are going for 3ds Max. Okay, 3ds Max, and we are going for STAAD.Pro. Okay, and we have STAAD.Pro, and we have another one, Revit, and we have next one, that is Primavera, and oh sorry, so here we can see another thing also here. So like E-tabs. Okay, I say now E-tabs, yeah, E-tabs and Primavera, and we have risk analysis risk analysis with Primavera. Okay, and we have 8th one, that is Sketch Pro. Okay, and the 9th one, Lumina, and 10th one, and we have GIS. Okay, this much of applications are having on the civil engineers. See, we have a lot of applications are there, but I written as the popular applications what the companies are using it. And see, friend, all those applications are going to teach you on the next series of classes. Now I'm starting with the AutoCAD series, and after continue 3ds Max, STAAD.Pro, Revit, Primavera, and all those applications we're going to discuss on the next sections of classes. Okay, now I'll discuss it. So what is the use of these particular applications? That's going to be discussed with you, and so where you are using these applications, and where you are using this application, all those things we'll discuss with you. Okay, so now let's start here. So this is AutoCAD. See, and the next two sections we are going to be discussing about AutoCAD. So that's why I'm not giving more details about the AutoCAD now. So I'll come into here. This is 3ds Max. See, then the 3ds Max is not only for civil engineers. So 3ds Max is useful for animators also. Means animation field also they can use 3ds Max. Why? Because means in the 3ds Max they have dynamic features are there. So and with that dynamic features they're doing something animations like title animations and all this, and they can do it. But as per the civil engineers, now the civil engineers can able to do 3D houses, and as well as we can able to make interior designs, exterior designs, landscapes, walkthroughs, and all those things we can easily do on the 3ds Max. But here the main reason of you are using 3ds Max means that is only for 3D designs. So only for the 3D designs we are using it 3ds Max. And also we need to know that here in 3ds Max we have AEC controls. So we are using it AEC controls. By using of this AEC controls we do your civil 3D designs. Okay, so that's what we are using 3ds Max. Is most of the mostly we have 30 hours of class for doing the designs of 3ds Max for the civil side. Okay, and coming to the STAAD.Pro. Yeah, so the STAAD.Pro means it's nothing but analysis. So STAAD in the sense structural analysis and design program. Structural analysis and design program. So this is a structural analysis program. It is introduced by Bentley Systems. Okay, this program is used to do analysis of your structures. So basically the structure, basically the stack flow is given the values, but those values is not accurate values, but it's given that values. But in the stack flow now, so we can't able to do analysis more than 12 floors. So 12 floors, if in case the flow, if in case your structure is more than 12 floors, they can't give it the results. But as for my case now, it's given the result, but it takes a lot of time. So instead of going, this means, for example, if it is more than 12 floors now, so then we are going for ETABS. The ETABS is the best option for you. So if in case if we have 100 floors now, so we can easily doing the analysis by using of the ETABS software here. But here, if you want to learn ETABS now, first we need to complete StatPro. So the StatPro is very easy one, but if you know this the analysis in engineering side, then only it's very easy. Otherwise, it's so difficult. Why? Because of, so we need to know that what is the meaning of analysis and where you are applying the loads, how we have made your structures, how we have made the columns and the beams and all those things. We need to have clear idea about that. So then only we are able to do something on the StatPro. So in the StatPro we are doing so many different type of analysis. So like we can do schematic, we can do seismic load analysis also, moving load analysis is also, wind load analysis also we can do it, and the snow loads also we can do it, and chemistry analysis also we can do it. So we have many different type of analysis are there now, so we can use it for that, all this type of analysis here. But actually in the StatPro now, so we are not able to do analysis of curved beams. For example, if you want to make a curved beam, it's not possible in the StatPro. But if you are coming to the ETABS now, so that's everything is possible in the ETABS, and we are doing it all those analysis over there what we have on the civil side. So okay, this is ETABS application, and basically the ETABS and StatPro applications, both applications we are using for analysis. And we are coming to the Revit now. So Revit is that's very important application. So as for the civil engineers and as well as architects also. So architects also they can use Revit software and as well 3ds Max and AutoCAD, but they doesn't use StatPro or ETABS. Why? Because of they doesn't do any analysis over there. But as a civil engineers, they compulsory doing this. As for the civil engineers also, they can learn StatPro or ETABS, or structural engineers are using it StatPro or ETABS. Okay, but here the Revit means is nothing but we call it as a BIM software. So what is the meaning of BIM software here? So BIM means is nothing but building information modeling. It means if you want to be given all the details of 3D design as it's possible in a Revit, but in 3ds Max we can't able to give you all the details of your 3D design, but Revit is possible. In the Revit now, so we can easily give it that what type of design we have made it, and what you are using on that. So means what type of material you are using, and what type of texture you are using, and what type of wall we are creating over there, and what type of window we are creating over there. So there are all those details we can able to give it to your customer. So that is a special feature of the Revit. And the Revit, especially for the civil and architects, engineers, they are using the Revit software. Mostly they are using the Revit software only. But here, so in the Revit now, so everything is possible. But Revit software is worked as a parameter. So it means when you are making something change on one side, other side will automatically getting the changes. So it means what exact meaning is. So in the Revit itself, we are doing the AutoCAD plans, but by AutoCADing itself. So if you have made AutoCAD drawing and after you made drawing in AutoCAD, and after that we are importing that into the Revit, and we are doing it. We are doing the 3D design with the help of that AutoCAD drawing. So that will go on the Revit, and Revit is having so many features are there. For example, if you want to make any organic structures, that is also possible in a Revit now. So we can easily make your own templates, we can easily make your own doors, windows, ventilators, and everything we can easily make it that, and we can easily make your building with a specific dimensions and everything. So that's what we call that. It is building information modeling. Coming to here, this is called is a Primavera. So see friend, Primavera is there, and as well as this MS Projects is also there. But Primavera is introduced by Oracle and MS Projects are introduced by Microsoft. But both of the applications we are using for project maintenance. See friend, the project maintenance means what? What is the exact meaning of the project maintenance? For suppose we are getting the one project from any company, but project value is 1 crore, but we need to complete that project within a time. So then how we do that? So how we can distribute your project and how we can maintain your project? So that will be decided before we are starting the project. So that we can easily do it in a Primavera, and we can if the project is going on also, we are taking the reports, all the type of reports we can take, and all the type of project maintenance we can easily do it into the Primavera. See friend, in the Primavera, yes, we can do it, but in a Primavera now, for example, we are creating the activities. In the activities, we are given some such durations we are related. For suppose, if the activity wants to be completed in 1 month, so we are assigning the duration in 1 month. But if in case if I wants to be complete that activity in 15 days now, so what we need to do? So that we are going to do something under risk analysis. But here we can see if you are given as a 15 days, but in a 15 days if you wants to be complete that activity, then automatically the labor cost and the resources will be high cost. So it means what we need to be, and it means in activity so many persons wants to be working over there, and so many persons are working on the overtime now, so then only it will complete, otherwise it's not complete. If in case if you work like that, now what will happen to your project, that will decide in the risk analysis. But in a project itself we can't do it. So but in project we can assign that what is the duration, but if in case if you wants to be complete that activity within 15 days, then what we need to do that. So that we are going to be discuss on the risk analysis with Primavera. So we have some different type of applications are there to do the risk analysis. But for me, I'm explaining about risk analysis with the Primavera. And next one is Sketch Pro. It is also to make the 3D designs only, but it's a simple app. You can install in your cell phones also. You can do it so easily. We can do it easily, friend. So, and one more thing, friend. In Revit software, we can able to do your temple designs also. But in Sketch Pro also, we can do temple designs easily, friends. Okay, and Lumiana is there. Lumiana is also one type of 3D software, friend. So this is a 3D rendering software. So sometimes somebody says that V-Ray render. It means if you are given this, if you are taking this V-Ray now, so that means what, friend? The V-Ray render is a software, but it's a plugin also. So we can install that plugin into the 3ds Max and we can render it. So what is exact meaning of V-Ray means today? If you see the room now, in the room now we have corners. So the corners is not having not having that much of clarity. So and the lightings also we're not having that much of clarity. So that's the reason we are using the V-Rays, or we are using the Lumiana, or we are using some other next render, and we are using the Mental Ray, and everything we are using it over there. But all those render softwares are given as a clarity image, and or they given this what, for instance, as a corners and all those things. They given us a clarity things over there. So that is exact meaning of the V-render. But Lumiana is a special features are there in the Lumiana. Why? Because of live trees also we can put it over there, and live people also we can put it over there, and everything we can put it over there, and we can easily make your 3D design as natural output. So that is exact meaning of the 3D Lumiana. So okay, but this Lumiana there's more different, but if you are going for B-ray or if you are going for mental ray and all those things now, so they did something, but Lumion did more than that. So that is exact meaning of the Lumion. So okay, next one is we go by GIS. GIS means Geographical Information System. And see friend, the GIS somebody's are using for the security purpose and somebody's are using for surveying purpose. But as a civil engineers, they're using for surveying and as well as they're using for mapping also. So if you are taking the total station device now, in the total by using of the total station device, we are taking the corner points. So that corner points we are important in the GIS and we are making the something area over there. So that we can do it by using of the GIS, and most of the countries that they're using for security purpose also. Security means, we know that security means, for example, one thief is doing something, but I want to know that where they're doing. So that can be happened by using of the GIS. So okay, so this all are is applications, and so where these applications are used. See friend, most of the every civil engineers started with AutoCAD, and we have another application also, that is ProCAD, but no one is using the ProCAD now. So the ProCAD is also used by diploma students, but diploma, some engineering colleges now, so they'll explain ProCAD instead of AutoCAD. But ProCAD is also one type of application to doing the drafting designs, but AutoCAD is a popular one, so that is okay. So we are started with AutoCAD, and after that we are coming to the 3ds Max, Stat Pro or ETABS, then Revit, and the next one Primavera, Sketch Pro and Lumion GIS. These applications are this, we can learn by any other, no problem for this. And see friend, AutoCAD is everyone using, so many countries are using the AutoCAD friends. It's not only by India and not only by any other countries friend, every country is using. 3ds Max is also every country they're using. But if you are going for Gulf countries now, for their 3D designs now, they're using the Revit software. So Revit software, and they go for analysis now in the analysis side. So in India and India only itself we are using Stat Pro, but all other countries what we have, that all those countries are using the ETABS. But Primavera is using by all the countries friends. Why? Because means Primavera is very easy to maintain your project, and MS Project is also very easy to maintain a project. But so Primavera is the most popular than MS Project. So and the Sketch Pro is everyone is knowing that, and Lumion is also everyone is knowing that. Lumion is using by the other countries, but nowadays now in India we are not using Lumion, I think so. So but and the last next 1 year, 2 years now, so they're using Lumion also here. So okay, clear. So and the GIS also everyone is using it. So if you want to be working in the foreign countries now, just we need to learn about AutoCAD, Revit, ETABS, Primavera. We need to learn that applications. Why? Because of every other countries now, so they are updated. So means we need to use updated versions over there. So Revit and Primavera and 3ds Max, they're using it. And see friend, and what the exact meaning is, countries are using the different applications friend. They can make own applications also, no problem. But you know little bit idea about this particular applications, we can easily do that particular application what they designed. So and they can train you, no problem at all. So this is somewhat is applications what somewhat the applications in the civil side. And see friend, in the civil side we have architects also. In the architects also we have ArchiCAD is also there, but Revit is also there. So first they're going to the AutoCAD, and after they're going to the ArchiCAD, and after they come into the Revit software. But basically directly we can come into the Revit front. There is no need to learn about the ArchiCAD. Why? Because means what we are doing on the ArchiCAD, same things we are doing on the Revit. So no problem at all. So we can easily jump into that. So clear. These all are is applications for the civil side. Okay. And see friends, and next section I'm going to discuss what are the mechanical applications and what is the use of that applications, that I'm going to discuss on the next sections to you. Okay friends, have a great day, enjoy the day friend, thank you. If you like my videos now, so please please subscribe my channel, and as well as we need to give in a comment. And if you have any doubts on this particular application, so give me a comment down below, so then I can give you a reply for you. So okay, have a great day friends, enjoy the day friend. Thank you.